Garden lovers, garden friends. This is Garden Living with Cicely, back at you with another live. So, I'm not going to keep you for a long time today. I hope you have had a wonderful day and happy spring. So, you see, I dressed up a little bit for you guys today. All right, I even did my hair, so I don't have my hat on. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you some things that I'll be planting today. And yeah, that's it. Real short, sweet, to the point. So how are you doing? How's everything going? All right, so to jump right in, what I have today is the beautiful Calico. All right, look how pretty that is. I just love that. So it's a nice succulent, so you don't have to water it as much. It will need full sun to part shade, and it doesn't really like super direct sunlight because it will, burn the leaves. And so these are like the mini ones. You have a red one, a yellow, and a red one. And then there's this pink one. Cute, right? So these would be really nice gifts for, I don't know, somebody's birthday or just because. Whatever, if you're feeling, plant friendly. Okay. So this right here is an elephant ear. I got this at a local garden store. And this joker was $14.99 just for one bulb, right? But the color is so pretty. So anyway, we have that one. But guess what I found? Check this out. This one, you get 4 in the container. And they even have like the cute little butterfly cutouts. So I got this from Aldi. All right, just like that. So this one has 4 bulbs. Let's open it up, see what it looks like. Now it is a little bit too soon to plant these in the ground because in my zone we're still experiencing really like temperatures in the 30s. All right, so we have these. All right. So I won't plant these just yet. I think what I will do, this is a little experiment because I'm a bit impatient. So winter for me absolutely sucked, okay? That's how I feel about it. It just sucked. So anyway, what I'm going to do is plant these in here. And then, keep it watered. So my last frost date will be like April 15th or something like that. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. So I think it's like April 15th, and I'll see, what stage they're in at that time. And depending on, what the roots are doing, I may take it out of this, or I may just, plant this whole thing in the ground. So we'll see. All right. Now, another favorite. Do you know what this is? Can anybody guess what this is? Look how pretty that is. Right? So this is a beautiful gardenia, and it's so absolutely fragrant, like in the summer. And I believe that it's native to parts of Africa, Oceania, and also Asia. Now, the thing about this, it does need sunlight, but it doesn't need like direct, sun that's beating down on it like the whole entire day, because it will burn the leaves. So I got this. Let me take it out of here. All right. It looks really healthy and pretty. Nice. So let's look at the plant tag. All right, so gardenia placed in a location where it gets lots of light. Temperature of 60 to 80 degrees is ideal. No direct hot or cold drafts. Water so the soil remains moist. And if plant gets too dry, it will react by losing its foliage and buds. Fertilize once a month except when blooming. Use an acid-based fertilizer at half the recommended rate. All right? So these are your marching orders. Okay, guys, so let's do this real quick. So let me see. So I don't know if you caught the live the other day, but I did say that it was for lilies, that when I choose plants, I always like to choose the plants according to how many bulbs that are not open up yet. So this one actually had 2. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pinch. Ooh, can I pinch it? Can I pinch it? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let's just. All right, so we're gonna pinch that off. Okay, so then energy will be sent down into the plant to make the other bulb, the blooms that haven't yet opened, make those petals open up. So we'll just leave this one on here, you know, just for encouragement's sake. Let's smell it. Soft life girls, you got to get you some plants, okay? So you can lead this amazing soft life. All right. What did you say? Should you touch grass? I mean, if that's what you're into, you can touch the grass if you want to. Do I touch grass? I don't touch grass. I don't. Okay, so let me see here. Let me get this. Remember, this is the little nifty IKEA container that I had the other day. So how's everybody's day going? I hope it's been good. Happy spring again, if you didn't yet hear me tell you that. I am so excited. I'm so over winter. I'm done, guys, done. All right. So this is just some regular potting soil. I think it's Espoma organic, but you can use whatever you like. So I'm gonna put that in there a little bit. I don't know, for me it's very therapeutic, like shoveling the dirt is so therapeutic. It just makes me feel like just really like grounded. All right, so let's get this out. Let's see what type of leaves, I'm sorry, not leaves, the roots that we're working with. I mean, they look all right, I guess. Those look okay. There's no pest or anything. All right, so let me just pull this, settle this down just a little bit. Isn't that cute already? So then I'm just gonna add a little bit more dirt in here. Dirt. It was a little bit chillier today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it got all the way up until 70 degrees, which was so super duper nice. All right. Now on this plant, I should have held it up earlier, but what I'm noticing is that there's like yellowing leaves. So if I had to guess, I would say that's probably from over watering a little bit, and it very likely needs some fertilizer. And my understanding that, you know, when these plants are sold at the retail locations, they don't get fertilized. They only get watered if it's a good plant place. You know what I'm saying? So definitely when you get your plants, you want to make sure that they had a nice drink of water and also some fertilizer. And any acid-based fertilizer, that's what the tag said, right? Yes. So read your tag. Usually I use like an all-purpose fertilizer, but I think I have some, yeah, using an acid-based fertilizer. So I have that somewhere. I'm slowly but surely getting my garden life together. Slowly but surely, as long as you do it. All right, let's see. Hi, Dr. Sasheen. Look, this is a really good idea to combat anxiety, Dr. Sasheen. Right? We got to play around with some plants, right? Ground our emotions. So you guys should definitely check out her channel if you need some tips on how to deal with anxiety. All right. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Now, I do hope that my phone doesn't die because I didn't charge it. Sorry. But anyway, here we are. Okay, so let's just do this since I said I would. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit in here. And then I'm going to put this on the top. Can you see that? And then let's just put some dirt on top. Right? And then I will water this tomorrow morning. And then just go from there. It'll be a wait and see experiment. So that's my major recommendation for today on this lovely spring evening. You definitely need to learn to experiment in your garden. Okay? You don't worry about the experts. You don't worry about, you know, other people's approach and how they do things, because, you know, you need to learn to be at one with your own garden, right? And if you hit a, you know, a sort of like speed bump, or if you get stuck on something, then go and ask an expert or someone who has a, you know, better skill set or what have you. But you don't have to necessarily be dependent upon other people all the time, right? You have to learn to absolutely trust yourself and experiment, because it should be fun. I mean, let's keep it real. It's so much of this life that is not fun, guys. Like, we're not coming over here in the garden stressing out. We're not going to do it. So anyway, all right, let me not get on my soapbox. All right. Put a little bit more of this. So I'm a summer baby, but fall is actually my favorite time of the year. But I just really appreciate the summertime, especially, you know, when winter is not fun and when you have snow. And I mean, we get snow in the Pennsylvania area, but it's not as bad as, I guess, like Chicago or Minnesota or places like that. But still, I'm not into the cold. So it's really rough, but I appreciate the summertime and when things are opening up in the spring and the sunshine, and you know, you just feel better because you got to get that good vitamin D. Vitamin D is really vital and necessary. All right, so let's see. what brand of fertilizer do you find works best? So typically I try to use Espoma, any of the Espoma um, products. I usually try to use those. And you know, everything unfortunately is a lot more expensive, but uh-oh, I have 5% battery life left. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So we did that. So we have these. Can keep a check on these. I'll keep you guys updated about that. And let me see what else I can. Let me see if I can do this other container. So when you're doing stuff like this, it's important to keep your station kind of set up so you can take things out of the way. You know how they do on TV? Like when they're doing the cooking demonstrations and they'll bring everything out and then they'll take it away. All right. Thank y'all for your patience. Hold on. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay. Woo. Okay. Whew. So this, okay, I gotta work fast. This right here is actually, it's a dish. It doesn't have any type of drainage holes, but this was something that I put together maybe like last week, I think. But I messed up and I left it outside and we had a whole bunch of rain. And so it came and it made everything like super drenched, but it has dried out just a little bit. So it was just something that I wanted to do just for good garden vibes. And it's tulips and daffodils. I think it's tete-a-tete. That's the variety, which it has like the smaller blooms, usually like 3 to each stem. So what I'm going to do is, well, what I can do, you know what? I'm not going to do that right now. So what I'll do, so one of the quick tips is that if you ever go to a public garden, so they don't typically take everything out and plant them individually with their displays. This is what they do. See that? It's the magic tip. So I'm going to take this out for now. Put this here. Now these one, oh, okay, so this one, that's like that little coconut core thing that I just planted those elephant ears in. Now, this already has the tulip bulbs in there individually, but what I'm going to do is just add, so I like color variation. So we just pop this out real quick. And you know what? And if the battery goes dead, then I'll check y'all tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there. So easily how, you see how easily that fit very snugly in. It's not easy like just talking and explaining all this stuff. Now this one is a little bit dry. Should have watered it sooner. Oh, look, watch. Bam! Just like that. Now, I guess I could. Let's take the stem off. Okay, what else? What else are you guys saying? Nice work. Thank you. Thank you. I got to get better with showing my work. I am such an introvert that, I mean, I do different things, but I don't always share. So that's something that I'm working on this year. So, you know, if you're an introvert, child, you know what the struggle is, okay? I don't have to tell you. All right. So we got that in. That was super simple and quick. And I don't think I have, I don't know where. So anyway, I had some moss. You know how they have like the different colored like moss that you can put around here if you wanted to put rocks or just, you know, whatever you wanted to use, just to cover it up and make it a little bit more decorative. So isn't that cute? So whatever dish you have, if it's deep enough, then, you know, you'll be able to plant stuff in here and just bring a little happiness. And then once the tulip bulbs, like, so on this front side, there are 2 bulbs that are about to bloom at some point. So once everything blooms, then I can take it out and then I can save it for later and then replant it in the fall if I wanted to, and then it can just, you know, pop up. So I think I made it and the phone didn't die. Yay me! Whee! All right, I think that's it for now. Tomorrow, what's on deck is to do a little tablescape. Just, you know, something simple. Just something simple, something happy. And I think that's about it. But again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your commentary. Let's see. Thank you for the tips. You're welcome. And I hope you use them. And look, if you do decide to make something, please tag me. Garden Living with Cicely. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.